Valendo.
Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the case study Aventura Park, Berry Map. We are group 4, Daiane, Marcelo, Marjorie, and Rebecca. Next, please. This is our agenda. Our agenda contains the project management plan, the project control plan, Microsoft project file. Next. So the objective of project involves creating a map of the Adventure Park in which it is for visitors to understand how to find their way inside the park, as well as all the existing attractions. The map needs to encompass the entire 205-acre park, providing visitors with clear directions to connect to all attractions, food, beverage, contours, and restroom on property. In addition, of course, to the points of interest and bathrooms available to users. Next. The timeline, the project is, the map needs to be completed and printed, and ready to be distributed to visitors on the park's open day on Canada Day weekend, June 29 in 2019. The idea is around 50 million visitors on the first day and similar for the others day. The budget available is $10 million. Therefore, every project must be within the registered scope. Next, please. About the scope. The scope needed to contain map design, attraction and points of interest, food and beverage contours, road connectivity, timeline delivery, budget management.
Okay, sorry. Hi, good afternoon. Now I'm continuing with the presentation. I'm going to talk about the project schedule. We defined this project in 6 main steps. The first one is the project initiation, where you can define the base of scope and get all the details about that. Second, we go to information gathering, when you create meetings to pick up all the information, all details about what the sponsor expected from our side. Then we go to the next step, that map design, when our designers will create a draft about the first impressions from business requirement. Then you're going to map review and revisions, when you can deliver our draft more concluded to business analyzed about that and check if any review should be done. Otherwise, once the business approve this map, we conclude this phase. The other phase is the print and delivery. Once after all definition from business, we go to our vendor and ask them to print all maps accordingly the business required. And at the last, we are project closure, when we deliver the all maps to the all visitors in the park, and expect they are providing any kind of feedback if it's acceptable or not. Okay, next, please. Now I'm going to talk about cost management. So our sponsor allocated a budget of $10,000 for this project, which we expected to work in an efficient way. that we already aligned with our team that to ensure that all resources, including team members' time, materials, should be used in an effectively way to prevent cost overruns. Then, regular cost monitoring. We developed a cost tracking system in order to be close about our budget. Then the vendor negotiation. We when we have an interaction with our vendor, the idea is to negotiate a competitive rate in order to minimize the cost of imprinting and then keeping the same quality, even the price is a little low. And for final step here, the scope control. Any change in the scope will be carefully evaluated to see if the impact about that we will be overload our budget or not. In case if it's necessary any kind of change. Next, please, Rebecca. Now I'm going to talk about resource management. As the definition in our scope, our team members will dedicate their work time during regular business day, Monday to Friday, working 8 hours per day. Now, in order to use in a good way our resource, we define some constraints here, like task assignment, in order to assign the specific responsibility designers according to their skills, time management, in order to guarantee that all tasks in the project will be completed and designed according to the work hours defined. Collaboration. You ensure that all resources are used strategically and for everyone can align it according to the project objectives. Vendor management. The team will coordinate with the printing vendors to ensure timely delivery and the efficient of use external resources. The other one is communication. We are going to work in a clear and regular communication between team members and the stakeholders in order to help coordinate resource and solve issues what may arise during the project. And the last one is resource contingency plan. In most part of project, we need to consider a contingency plan in order an unexpected problem show up. Then you need to find a quickly solution to solve it. Next ones, please. Our communication plan, we divide in three main constraints. The first one, we intend to working with regular status meeting. We expect to do it at all Fridays in order to review the progress about that. Michelle Payne, who is our project manager, will be considered as the local point in order any stakeholder want to read our project representative. And the last one, the key stakeholder will be informed about the project and milestones development through the emails update. The next one, please. Risk management. Also, we listed three main ones. One is the weather delays. Once we are talking about park, what is an outside, maybe environment could be a problem that may postpone our project, what may affect our schedule, cost, and so on. Another point that we can list it as a risk is printing delays. We need to guarantee that our vendor, who is responsible to deliver the map prints, is according what we expected related to the project dates. And the last one, design changes. change sometimes can show up in the last minute. So we need to be aware about and eventually change in the last minute. So because that we are aligned with our vendor that this kind of situation may happen, but this is important to guarantee during the project phase that business already approve the design of the maps. Okay, please, next one. Our resource needs. We divided our in human resource as a project manager, who we already mentioned about Michelle Payne, is a project team, and in more four project team members composed by three designers. And another point to mention is related outsourcing. Maybe you can contract some expertise, design expertise. Also, we listed material resource, mapping tools and software to do it, and printing services for maps. And the last one, I already mentioned in the beginning, the budget. Our budget is composed by $10,000. Okay, next. Our project control plan. As we mentioned, the goal is about this project is create a map which provide to all park visitors all information that they need as the attraction located, places to eat in, and like washrooms or restaurants. And the project scope is included the delivery of comprehensive map that covers the entire adventure park, and the map should effectively guide the visitors to all attractions, food, beverage counters, and washrooms. So now I think Rebecca is going to continue about this presentation.
So we have the major deliverables and deliverable acceptance criteria. So it's important that the distribution about the maps will be in the opening day at the park, June 29, and we need to have enough maps for everyone, estimated 5,000 visitors in the day. And when our map, we need to cover the entire 250 acre property and need to connect between our attractions in the park and should be printed and ready for distribution by June 29. So our project budget, we divided in 5 steps since initiation until the closing. So we have 19 days to work with our budget with 10,000. So you can see all the dates, the duration, and the cost that we will have for every step. So we need to, our project team will work Monday to Friday for 8 hours per day, and the access to the park for a project, it will be only granted after the park construction. It will be completed on June 5. So we will have enough time to have everything done. And just to reminder, our project team, we have Michelle Payne as the project manager, and we have 3 designers that you can see here. So our project schedule, we have everything organized here since the initiation until the closing. So we have the 19 days of duration. So every step you can see the dates here, starting at Wednesday 5 and finish at Saturday 29. And we have the responsibles here and the cost. So you can see every budget divided for every step here. So you can see clearly here, since the initiation, plan, execution, monitoring, and control, and closure. So since we have all the informations, until we need to list all attractions and execution, draw, verify, update the maps. We present maps for selection, we print, we review, and distribute the maps in the day. So our key milestones, we have 6 milestones here, since day 5 until 29 of June. So we have 24 days to work on it. So we have the kickoff, the collect blueprint of parks, set checkpoints, update maps, print internal copy of maps, and distribute these maps for the visitors that we expect 5,000 of visitors in the day. So just a review here, the project closure activities. We will have the step of final project review. We understand the lessons learned with our mistakes, but we hope we don't have any mistake in the process. We have the project documentation. We have the handover to operations, closure report, stakeholder notification, and at the day when we can finally distribute the 5,000 maps for our visitors and open the park, so we can celebrate these glorious moments for everyone. So thank you so much. And do you have any question? If you have any question, we are here always to help. So thank